Hi everyone, I'm Aika. Welcome to my channel. In today's video I'd like to talk about the Louis Vuitton Neverfull in Giant Monogram. It's been exactly a year since I got this bag and I thought it was the perfect time to film this video. I also didn't want to make it a regular review because I feel like you've seen so many reviews on this bag already because it's such a popular style, and that's why I'm going to be talking a little bit about the history. As always, that's what I do on all of my reviews, but also a little bit about the features. I want to cover the wear and tear because we'll talk about that later, but also in the second part of the video I want to cover the special edition handbags in the Neverfull style and whether or not you should buy them, are they worth it in the long term. So everything will be covered in this video. I hope you'll enjoy it, and let's begin. So this bag was originally created back in 2007, although it feels like it's been around for ages now, but it's only 13 years old. In fact, it is pretty old, but it feels a lot older though. Also, it comes in the monogram, it comes in damier azur, damier ebene and epi leather, but also you can find it in the different variations of the special editions, and I'm going to talk about them a little bit later. It comes in 3 different sizes, at least it used to. So in the PM, I'm not sure if it still exists, let me know in the comments down below. Then in the size, this is the and the GM, and I'm going to put all the sizes information up here so you can take a look. Neverfull is actually one of the most successful handbags from Louis Vuitton, and no wonder why. It was created as a larger tote for women to carry all of their essentials that they might need during the day. And since I already mentioned the special edition handbags, this is one of them. This is the Giant Monogram from 2007. Louis Vuitton actually created over 20 different special edition handbags in the Neverfull style, which is so insane. I'm going to put a list with all the pictures in here so you can take a look. A couple of things that I really love about these handbags is probably the shape, like the style in general. It is very easy to use. It goes with pretty much everything. You can just throw everything you need inside. Also, I love that you can change the shape of the bag and it becomes sort of like a square shape. I think it changes the look of the bag completely, and I've actually used it like this a couple of times and it looked absolutely beautiful. Then another thing I really love about the bag is the pouch that it comes with. This pouch is so amazing because you can use it as a wristlet, as a little clutch. It is a detachable one, so just like this it becomes a little wristlet, a little clutch, and it's just so easy. I also love that they include this in every handbag because there are no pockets inside. There is one pocket in here, but it's quite small and it's quite flat, so I really love using this to keep all the important things that I need, like my wallet, keys, so I don't lose them. But also when I travel, I love taking this pouch with me, whether or not I'm taking this bag, because it fits in my book tote, for example, and I used them together and it was amazing because I just kept the passports inside and it was secured, and it was so easy to just take out the passports, and you know, it's really convenient. It's basically like you get 2 bags in one for a pretty good price. I can't really remember the price of the bag. I'm gonna put it up here if I find it, but I think it was in the range of 1500, which in my opinion is a good price for such a beautiful bag. And also the special edition bag, sometimes when it's something special edition in other designer houses, they charge double the price. In this case, I think they charge extra 200 probably, which is okay in my opinion because I love this design. It is so gorgeous. When I first saw the Giant Monogram release, I was honestly over the moon happy and excited because this looks like something fresh and so unique. I never wanted a Neverfull bag before, to be honest. I wasn't a fan because, I don't know, it just looked boring to me, and I didn't really like all the other special edition handbags from the Neverfull collection because all of them were monogram, but then they just put some random colors on top of it, like random little designs, like the V, for example. One of them, they had kabuki. That one was actually pretty cool, but still you could see that monogram, and I just didn't really like it in monogram. So when I saw this, it was like a completely new bag to me. It was so bold, it was so bright, right in your face, something new. The giant monogram, like the exaggerated monogram, just looks so beautiful with the flowers. It might look deceiving, it might look like a summery bag and pretty limiting, but I can assure you it is not, because I used it this winter with my teddy coat and with my green scarf. It looked so beautiful, especially since on the other side, that's something I didn't show you yet. It is a regular monogram, but in this beautiful like creamy color, and I love that all the trims are in the monogram as well, but the mini monogram in white and black, it goes with so many things. I think this is one of the most neutral bags in my opinion and in my collection, because although it looks like so loud and so in your face, the colors are pretty neutral. Like this is such a neutral color, and khaki in fact is a really neutral color, which goes with so many things. And also the white and black detail all around just makes it a lot easier to style with white or black outfits. And at the bottom it is also in the cream color, but the monogram is in this dark brown color, I would say, like brown grayish color, something in the middle. Some things I don't really like about this handbag is that it is quite open. You only have this little hook in here to sort of keep it closed, but other than that, it's just very open. Things can fall out if you bend down or something. Also, it is quite dangerous with the wallet and all the like car keys, home keys. That's why I love that they have this pouch, so I can put everything inside and not worry about them. But still, you know, every time I wear this bag, I'm like this, like trying to hold it tight to my body so nobody gets a chance getting inside my handbag. Also, another thing I don't really like is that all the stitching is in white, so it gets pretty dirty, and I'm not even sure if I can wash it. Probably I can, but as you can see, it's a little bit dirty. It's not really white anymore, it's like yellowish. But other than that, I think the bag is beautiful, but probably because of the style, I just really love the giant monogram and the khaki and the beige. It's just so cute and adorable. It's so much fun, and it's so refreshing to see something new from Louis Vuitton, because it's been pretty basic for quite a long time, and now since they have the new creative director, it's become a lot more fun, a lot more youthful and playful, and I'm honestly there for it. Now let's quickly talk about wear and tear. In general, it is in great condition. I mean, it looks like new, except for the stitching part, but I think I can wash it. But also, here on the corner, you can see a little bit of wear in the white parts. There is another one over here, but just like a tiny little bit. This is something that worries me. Can you see? It looks like it's just rubbing off, and yeah, over here. It's not really damaged. It looks like it's just rubbing off from the bag, and it looks green underneath, and it's just so weird to me. Like, why would this happen? I'm trying to be very careful with the corners, but it's sometimes very hard with such large handbags. It's just impossible. Here's another one over here. So I feel like this bag is a little bit more delicate than the regular canvas handbag, like the regular monogram or damier band, let's say. Yeah, I can't really do much about it. It is what it is, but I think it's still in a beautiful condition. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't wear it as much as I thought I would, but I still wore it a lot, especially during summer for traveling. I think I wore it a couple of times during winter. Also, I love using this handbag when I go shopping. Whenever I go to Sephora, for example, and buy a little makeup stuff, it's just so easy to throw everything inside because this bag is so spacious. Sometimes I just prefer having smaller handbags instead, whereas this one is a little bit like it's a tote bag. It's a bigger bag. I mean, it's perfect for work or something, but I don't even think this one would be a great proper working bag because it is kind of in your face. It is so bold and so bright, unless you're a freelancer who doesn't really care about their bosses, but it is quite loud. And finally, is it worth the money? Should you go for a classic or a special edition one? Is it a good investment piece? I think a lot of people are asking these questions, and in my opinion, it is something so different from the regular Neverfull handbag. It is very loud, it is very bold, especially the last three collections. So the Giant Monogram, then in the fall winter collection there was the Jungle Giant Monogram collection, and then now in the spring summer of 2020 there is the tie-dye Escal, I think it's called, collection, which is also really bold, really bright, really in your face. Is it really worth it? Totally. I think it's worth it if you buy it from the store. But since this bag come in the limited quantities and the demand is pretty high, they get sold out pretty fast. So you have to act fast. If you decide to buy it, you just have to run in the store and grab it in the first day of the release, because then you can definitely find this bag on the resale market, but it's gonna cost a lot more. I mean, I googled this bag on the Vestiaire and this bag was selling for over $2,000, which is insane. I mean, the original price is $1,500. This is a little bit too crazy. Some people do go for them, but if you get a chance to buy brand new from the boutique and this is something you love, I think it's definitely worth it, because again, resale market, the value is pretty high since the demand is high but low quantities. So classic will always stay a classic, so you have to understand whether or not you're a classic gal. I personally love newer designs. I love brighter handbags. I mean, I don't really buy brighter handbags, but I like something different, and this is for sure one of the examples. Probably in 5 years time it will definitely lose its value, maybe even a little bit more than the regular monogram, but it also depends on the condition. I think the price will be almost the same always. You're not gonna lose anything. So is it the investment piece? Probably. If you want to buy it and then resell it for double the price, you can do that easily. Is it worth the money? Absolutely. It's a beautiful bag. Should you go for a classic or something like this? I would definitely go for something like this, because classic, it's a classic, but it's boring. I would definitely go for a special edition handbag. So these are my thoughts on this handbag. What do you guys think? Which one would you go for, a classic or something crazy like this? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.